He makes $55,000 a year. She makes $35,000 a year. They move in together. Rent is $1,500. He expects her to pay half. Is he wrong?
There are two schools of thought when it comes to situations like this. I'll tell you which one I go by at the end of the video. The first way of thinking is that you pay equally because you share the space equally. In a lot of cases, the woman actually needs more space because in general, women have more possessions. So if you calculate it based on that, it's actually more beneficial for the woman to be paying half because she's most likely using more than half the space. The other way is to calculate it based on purchasing power. This is the math the creator uses. So in essence, he should be paying 60% of the rent, she should be paying 40% of the rent. Generally speaking, I don't think either of these methods are more correct than the other. I think it's more important who is the one who initiated living together. If it's the person making more money, they should offer the 60-40. If it's the person making less money, they should offer the 50-50. Another factor that comes into play is that $55,000 a year and $35,000 a year are low enough that $150 impacts them pretty much in the same way. After taxes, the guy's making 44 grand and the girl's making 29 grand. If the gap was much bigger and the higher earner was making like $70,000 after tax, I could see it being much more correct to go with a proportional share of the rent. My position, if I want to live together with my girlfriend, I'm paying for the entire rent and she can choose whether she wants to pitch in or not. Because if I can't financially do that, what happens if we break up and I'm relying on her for 40% of the rent? I shouldn't be taking that risk. And if I can't afford that, then why am I making her pay? Because most likely I'm the one that's suggesting let's live together. What do you think?